putting Robbie Lynn up clothesline that we got from brother Sister Art, our pastor friend, his wife. His daddy made these years ago, and I'm just getting the holes dug and getting the measurements on them. But I'm thinking about taking and sanding them and painting them, or I might just leave them natural. We don't know yet. But if you look, this is a drive shaft out of an old vehicle from years ago, and that's where the universal joint would go. And he put eye bolt through here, and then if you look, this other part is drive shaft as well. See where the universal joint goes on that end. But that's what he made them out of. They're not real heavy. But he put eye bolts. They're gonna be 3 lines across here. One on this side, one in the middle, one over there. And he just put the eye bolts through where the universal joint went, and then through this pipe right here. And that's where the other one's gonna be. I'm showing my jump pile over there.
Well, those are going away.
Yeah, the dryer's going to Robbie Lynn's mama, and the washer's going to the dump. But anyway, we'll show you when we get the whether we get them sanded and painted or not. But when I get the lines ran, and maybe show you some clothes hanging on here very soon. Some sheets. Yep, some sheets and stuff blowing in the wind like Mom and Grandmama used to do it. So anyway, I'm gonna put some Sackcrete in the hole on each one of them to make sure they're good and sturdy, where they won't give. But it's got these turnbuckles on them right here, and I think they still work. They kind of rusty. If not, I'll probably have to get some more of these, but you can get them from Lowe's or wherever. But I might have to get another turnbuckle, so that's to keep the line tight, keep it from sagging. So we'll bring you back when we move a little further along and hopefully have some clothes hanging on the line.
Okay, we're back on the clothesline. And as you can see, I've already got one line in the middle up. Got Michaela's bedding from last night on there. That's gonna help out a lot so I won't have to use the dryer for her bedding every day. And then he's working on the second one. He's already got that end.
You show him that end down there where he used the same eyeball.
He's got this end already on. Right here. And that's what he's working on. Down here.
Since we started, I remember if you painted them.
No, I don't think. I think we just had them in the ground.
I think so. You painted them since then, and then we put Sackcrete around the hole.
I don't think they'll be going anywhere. And this is something a lady at church gave me, Miss Leela. It'll hold your little clothes pegs. I guess they made it out of a little child's dress. Well, that's cute. I can use that as I'm going along with my clothes pegs, as I call them. I guess that's what everybody calls them. Clothes pins, clothes pegs.
And look what they're made out of, the cross piece.
I think we told them that on the first one.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't remember if we did or not.
They were still rusty, you couldn't see them good. And then this right here, you can use this if it gets like slack. Twist that thing, and what's it called, Lon?
Like a turnbuckle.
Turnbuckle, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
It'll tighten the wire up.
Like this, it's got some slack in it. You pull as much slack out as you can, and you extend the turnbuckle out as far as it'll go without these coming out of it. That way, when you hook it up, you got a lot of play there to be able to. I'm going the wrong way.
Got a lot of both of those twists or just one?
Yeah, it twists both ways.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. See, if you do it that way, see, that's going out.
Yeah.
All right, you do it this way, both of them go in. It pulls them both the same way toward one another, and that's what tightens up that line.
I did not know that. I thought you had to tighten one up and then use the other one to tighten.
No, they design when you twist this, it tightens from both sides. You see us getting that slack out of that line?
Work your muscles.
Tighten it as much as you can with your hand, and then I'll take the channel locks. And
this is a pretty, what you call it? It's not flimsy, it's got some thick wire in there.
I thought it was pretty cool, these things. Brother Art gave us these. His daddy made them, like we said earlier, out of these old drive shafts out of automobile.
Play the banjo on that now. Getting it tight.
Tightening on up now.
Well, you can see I got the this one's still tight, and I got all that
Yeah,
laundry
I'll
on
get
there.
a little more if I need to.
Yeah. Because we don't want them to drag the ground, do we, Coop? No, we wouldn't want to tempt Cooper.
Pretty tight. That's about bottom now.
Would we?
Hmm?
We don't want to tempt our boy.
Yeah, that's about it right there.
Because Mama wouldn't want to have to spank you, would we?
That's the second one. I got one more to go. But we took in this is what we used to put in there, that regular concrete mix. Just dug the hole, put some water in there, poured this in there, put some more water, stirred it up, let it sit. And this is what Robbie Lynn used to paint, the Rust-Oleum. Took 2 cans, 1 on each end. And then this is the actual wire that we used, the multi-purpose wire cable. That's what we use, 100-foot roll.
I guess you could use it for any of those purposes, but we're using it for clothesline.
And if for some reason it don't tighten up like we want it to, I could always go back and you know, and tighten it up a little more, pull some more through, slack through the eye bolt if it sags too much. But
I don't see why it would have a
I don't
problem.
think it is. I mean, you ain't never seen too many clotheslines that didn't sag some.
Well, we can always get a post, prop it up.
Prop it up in the middle, and we didn't, you know, the ideal place would have been to put it out there where it's complete sunshine. It's kind of got some trees right here, but Robbie Lynn wanted it where she could come right out of the back of the house here where she does her washing. And this is in a pretty good, it gets good sun up through midday. And then we got other plans out there, so we didn't want to, you know, crowd out there. So that's why we put it right here at the back door. But
That gives me a reason to get up early and get the laundry on the line.
yeah, but I saved that dryer because you have to do Michaela so often.
Every day.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Cooper? Yeah.
You got a clothesline now to hang your clothes up on.
Okay, we're starting on the third and last one. What are those little things called?
It's just like a wire clamp is what it is. It had on their wire clamp. You can get 3/8 size, 1/4 inch, whatever different sizes you want really. For whatever wire you're putting together, but it clamps down. It's got that little saddle right there. We might show one of those. This is the actual, you loosen these up like I'm doing, you slide the wire and then double it back, and then it rides in that saddle. And when these nuts go down, it tightens it to the U part up here, and it clamps it down and it can't move. I say extend that back out as far as it'll go on the turnbuckle. Pull the slack out of it as much as I can. Then bend it over. Hold that right there.
Let's give a drag strip.
There goes the drag strip. Never a dull moment around Harmony.
You know what that means this weekend?
That means no
Wi-Fi.
internet.
Yeah.
They suck it down when they get out there. And you try to, when you're tightening these things down, I mean, most people know this probably, but we try to do it evenly so it'll pull it down evenly and tighten it up like it's supposed to, evenly. I was using a ratchet on them, but the ratchet gets, the socket part of it gets caught in between the two, and it don't want to turn it like it's supposed to. So I just use this
Eli,
open
leave
end.
those bees alone.
Open end wrench. It's a little slower, but you'll
No,
get
leave
the
those
job
bees
done.
alone. Over there messing with those carpenter bees. They're gonna get you.
Yeah, this. You be living like grandma now, ain't Robbie? Remember we used to hang them clothes in the line?
Mama.
Yeah. Hang them
I
clothes.
remember me and my older sister getting clothes off the line when they were froze solid.
Yeah, I remember that.
To bring them in and thaw them out before you could wear them. My little sister and brother, no, they had a dryer. Mama waited till we left and got a dryer. Eli, leave the bees alone.
But this is gonna tighten up pretty good because I left a lot more slack in this one, I believe.
You mean the buckle thingy?
Yep, the turnbuckle. I extended it out as far as I could get it without the little ends falling out.
Yeah.
That gives me more to tighten up with.
That shows you there, practice makes perfect. The
Yep.
more you do, the more you learn.
I mean, you know how they work, but it's just whether you know how much to get to let out or not, to have enough to tighten it up like it should.
Yeah, that one's gonna be real tight.
Yeah, I'll adjust those other ones. You don't have to do that.
Yep.
Okay, it's tight enough.
Yeah.
You see now with this one, because I let it out far enough, if it starts to sag, see how many threads I got right there? I can keep snugging it up. The other ones, I didn't bring them out far enough and they bottomed out, so but I can readjust those, no problem. Yeah, look, they're not pretty good there.
That one really looks slow compared to that one, don't it?
Yeah.
Finished project.
Yep, compliments of, the post are compliments of Brother Lanny Ard. His dad, Lou Ard, made these. I ain't gonna tell how old those posts are. Brother Ard had them a long time, but his daddy made them. And right here on each end, to make them long enough, he had to weld these pieces together. Here's where the universal joint would go to hook up to the transmission or to the hog head on both ends. And hey, that's what they made out of them. They work perfect. Look good and working good.
They'll last us the rest of our life for sure.
Yep.
Hey, the rat Cooper.
So anyway, nothing like having outdoor. Actually, Robbie Lynn's been wanting one of these for a while. Hey,
Yep.
we finally got it.
It's hard to find a good stout one.
Yeah.
New one.
This turned out real good. I appreciate Brother Ard for donating these to us. And we got them painted and in the ground, cemented in the ground. We got the lines on here. And like I said, we have to adjust them and make sure we keep them tight. But overall, it turned out pretty good. And as you see, it's already in use.
Yep.
Appreciate y'all watching. Hope you enjoyed this about Robbie Lynn's new clothesline. And until next time, remember, Jesus Christ loves you. And Jesus Christ is the answer for any and everything we're dealing with in life. Hope you all have a good rest of the day.